Hello everyone, my name is Ark and welcome back to another Nendoroid review. As I've already mentioned, I have a lot of Nendoroids in my backlog that I haven't reviewed, and I will be doing that throughout the next couple of days. Now, today we're going to be taking a look at Meta Knight from the Kirby series. This guy was a very sought after Nendoroid after his first initial release in the year that will be posted on the screen. I don't have it recalled by memory, but he got a reissue, so I had to get him. I did not want to spend $200+ for another Nendoroid. I've done it once and I've regretted it again. Time and time again. I do not want to do that same mistake. I'm looking at those Zelda Nendoroids that they decided to announce, but whatever. So, this guy, again, very sought after, so I got him. So let's just take a look and see what he comes with. Alright, so here we have the one and only Meta Knight. Now, this guy has always been one of my favorite characters throughout the Kirby series, ever since I first saw him. I don't remember what game it was, but I do remember that I really liked him a lot because of his really cool design, honestly. So, taking a closer look at him, he does have the same sort of engineering that all the previous Kirby Nendoroids have had, and that is magnets. You can take off the arms, they're held by magnets, same as the feet, magnets. Now, just looking at him, he looks great. I really like the matte finish that he has throughout his entire body, at least just a singular blue sphere. I like the matte finish on the gloves, the sort of satin finish on the glove metal pads, the glossy shoulder pads, the design. Mine does have a little bit of paint scuffs, kind of disappointing, but it looks great nonetheless. Now, something that I didn't know that they were gonna do is the metallic purple shoes. I think they look great, and just taking a closer look at them, they look great, honestly. I'm quite surprised. There's a combination in terms of the parts. There's the metallic purple, a sort of satin finish dark gray, and again metallic purple. The arms, again, I've already mentioned it. He still has the matte finish of the blue inside of the arms. The hands do sort of swivel and move around, which is really nice. The satin finish of the actual boxing glove hand pads and the shoulder pads, they look great. The glossy finish is really good. And the cape, he does come with the cape. It does have a gold streak at the bottom and a matte finish throughout the whole thing. So you can see that it's very much the same purple. It's just two different finishes. So there's the matte purple with some black shading, actually. That's really nice. You can sort of see some of the shading. It's not overly exaggerated, which is really nice, but they do match in color. So that will always be a plus. And then, of course, we do have sort of like the satin finish face cover and the eyes. The eyes look great as well. There is a couple of paint scuffs for mine, which is really sad because mine was ordered from the Good Smile website. Now, in terms of articulation, this guy, again, he's a magnet person, so magnet dude. So you can move around his arms however you want, wherever the body is, and if it's not being blocked by the cape or anything else. Same with the feet. You can put them pretty much wherever you want, make any sort of poses, even like a little bit on the actual face, just kind of overlapping a little bit. So pretty cool. I've already showed this, but it does have a swivel on the wrist and a little bit of movement with a ball joint from the looks of it. Really nice. Honestly, probably a lot more articulation than I anticipated, really. Because the Kirbys really only have the hand nubs and the feet, and that's it. But this guy does have a little bit extra with the hand swivels. Now, In terms of accessories, he does come with a lot of accessories. So let's take a look at those real quick. Alright, so here are the accessories for Meta Knight. Now, I did say that he came with a lot of accessories, and granted, it does not look like a lot, but I do think that they will be more than sufficient to get the most out of this guy. And granted, for a figure that was $44.99 retail price, I think he comes with a lot. So, just kind of looking at them closer, he does have his wings from the series. So here we have the right wing. They both are in a ball hinge peg, so you can move them back and forth. Really nice for both. They are painted in a more so like matte finish from the looks of it, same as the cape. So he pretty much uses the cape to get these wings. They do have the shading in the edges of the actual wing section, and they look great overall. And the little horn or spike there is also great. He does come with his sword. The sword is painted a glossy yellow with a little bit of gold throughout the figure, and he does have that pearlescent red for that section. It looks good. I like how there's an actual difference between the yellows and the gold. So there's like the gold handle, the yellow in the middle, and sort of like the goldish, lighter gold than this one for the actual blade. So it looks good nonetheless. We do have the hand to hold that blade. Sadly, it's only one. I'm not entirely sure about the lore if he's just a right hand holder for the blade. He does come with the blade accessory swoosh that you can just attach somehow. I think you have to attach this way. So very easy. You can see there's a peg there's the section right here and another section right here. You just slide it in and it fits perfectly. So you can do that for both sides. Very good. So you can flip it upside down or whatever, however you want. And then you can also have it swoosh the other way. So good nonetheless. Now, at first I thought these were both the same, but they're not. So we have the main eyes for Meta Knight looking straightforward, and then we also have two different pairs of eyes. We have one looking to the right and another one looking to the left. At first, they didn't seem very different, but I will show you how different they are. So as you can see, here are front facing, both of them. And you can see that they're actually a little bit tilted to each direction. The eyes are not centered here, so they're looking more that way. And same for these ones. So honestly, not a bad addition. I thought he didn't come with any type of faceplates because it's Meta Knight. He doesn't really do many facial expressions. But to actually change the face, the eyes for the figure, you have to take off the mask so we can see Meta Knight unmasked. You do have to be a little careful because the pegs are a little bit big and not necessarily the right size in terms of the distance. So it will be a little bit tight to get in there. And you do have these grooves over here on the sides to actually take off the eyes. So you want to do both of those. They have two pegs that connect, and then just grab the other set of eyes and then just connect it. Very easy. Now he's looking to the left. And then the other one, fairly simple, same thing. Take it off and switch them. So now he's looking more to the right. I feel like this eye right here should have been a little bit moved down. That way it actually looked like he was looking all the way right. But that's besides the point. And then just to put this back on, it is a little bit of an annoyance because you have to get it right. Because you have to sort of extend the faceplate a little bit. And that kind of worries me. You can stay like that. Okay, and then he does come with a bunch of different pegs and holes and whatever to hold them up. And something neat is that they include two different pegs. one for the wings, and then one for the hands. So make sure you don't break any of those, or break more than one, otherwise you're not going to get another one. So yeah, overall, I think this guy is great. So this will lead me more into my final thoughts. Now, for a Nendoroid, this guy comes with a lot. Very big pieces, because these are Kirby Nendoroids. They pretty much have a spherical nature to them, so you can't really do much in terms of articulation, but the way that they've done it with the magnets is really great. Overall, I do think this guy comes with a lot of stuff. Very fitting for the character, and honestly, I would not have asked for anything else, really. The accessories do fit him very well. I like the swoosh effect that you can definitely use for probably other figures, if you just put some like blue tack on it and then just stick it on there. So, overall, I'm going to give this guy a 9 out of 10. The only reason I'm taking off a point is because mine did come off with some paint scuffs here and there, and a lot of parts, really. So, you guys saw me opening the figure here on video, so I did not do anything to it prior to the video. So, if you have this guy, honestly, I think it's a great addition to any sort of Kirby collection, and I think the Nendoroid Kirbys are the perfect Kirby quote-unquote action figures that you could have, because they come with a lot, and they're literally character accurate, so you can never go wrong with those. But that is all I have for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think about this figure in itself. Do you have it? Do you not have it? Now that you've watched this video, would you like to get it? Would you pay aftermarket prices? Surprisingly, he's not that high. I've been looking at some listings, and he goes for around $75 to $95, mainly because this is the reissue for the guy, so now he's not super expensive. So if I was someone that did not have this guy and was looking to get him because of how cool he is, I would have probably paid around $80 to get him. So probably not more than that, but I do think he's very much worth it. So yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.